All right. We're gonna try to talk about some important stuff while out here at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning in the suburbs of Riverside County. But what I want to talk about is don't settle. And the main thing I'm talking about when I say don't settle is the main thing is a woman, but it applies to a bunch of other things. However, I'm probably gonna mostly stay on the topic of a woman for this video. I wonder if you can get a suntan at 8 a.m. in the morning. From my experience, not very much, if any. But I'll take it. If I can get 10% benefit, it's worth it. It's really not for the tan, it's for the benefits to the skin and other parts of health too. Helps with sleep. I'm about to try to take a fat nap in a little bit. I've had difficulty with napping in the past. I've been doing pretty dang good lately. Napping can be very helpful. Try not to do more than 90 minutes. I think the only time you want to do more than a 90-minute nap is like if your immune system's really low, if you're already sick, or if you're on the verge. Perhaps it might be worth it to get a full cycle in or two. I'm not sure. That's my guess on that. That's how I've been operating. But if I'm just tired and it's just because I got, say, 6 hours of sleep, or even 4, if I'm just tired but I don't think my immune system's low or anything, then I'm gonna go for 90 or less. But anyway, back on to don't settle. So don't settle for a woman that does not excite you. Drinking my bitter essential amino acids with no additives. Drink essential amino acids, by the way, EAAs. They're better than BCAAs, but you could have BCAAs too, that's fine. But this has stuff that BCAAs are missing. But anyway, lots of tangents already. But okay, I'm saying don't settle because I have in the past settled many times. I have experienced it. So I can attest to that it is not worth it. Good chance you've done some version of settling. You know, even if whatever amount of time you give to settling, whatever amount of time you give to a woman that you know at her current state she's not someone you want to have kids with, that's probably it probably is the determining factor here on if you're settling or not. Like, if you truly look at this woman and you're like, I would love to raise some kids with this woman, she might be a great pick for you. You know, maybe it's a little too early for me to give advice that far into this subject because I have not had kids, but I have felt that way about 2 women in particular, and that's like it's significantly the minority of women that I've spent time with. Spent time with a lot more than 2 of them, but anyway. So yeah, it's definitely not worth it. I want to give me a pause 1 sec here, maybe fast forward 10-26 seconds. Take another couple sips. Oh my gosh, I think it's like talking to me. But anyway, you'll find it's not worth it, and it's you literally have to. I have found in my life that it is only worth it, and it's only it is only rewarding if you are patient and push yourself to continually grow to the point that you sorry, I'm having trouble verbalizing this, but to the point that you know you've made a step beyond, and you might need more than like one step beyond. It might be quite a ways, and if you look at the distance that needs to be covered by you as far as your growth to get what you actually want and to actually not settle, it might be a really long distance, and that can be demotivating. So you don't look at that, by the way, and this applies to a lot of things in life as well. You don't look at like the whole big picture. You know, of course you see the big picture when you're looking at like goal setting, and you're like, I want a clear defined goal. All right, there it is, right? But then once you know what that is, don't like look at it in a demotivating way, how far away you are from that, how big it is. Literally just look at that one step in front of you. Man, that sun feels good. Dang, dude. In case you didn't know what the sun looked like. Yeah, what was I saying? The sun has distracted me. So basically, yeah, you'll find that like absolutely nothing is worth it, and you will be eternally sad and unfulfilled and eternally wanting more and eternally unhappy with your partner if you're settling. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible for a woman who is not yet like the level you need, and it's not just a level, but I'm trying to describe this accurately. But basically, it is possible that a woman grows and becomes that woman that you want to have kids with, and you are really happy with, you know. And obviously, we're not asking for perfection here, right? Perfection's impossible, but I think I've said it for a while. I'm like, I'd marry an 8, and an 8 it does include physical attractiveness to a certain degree. However, it very well might be less than 50% of the ingredients that goes into the score out of 10. I'm pretty sure it is. One of the women that I wonder if I can go through here. Check this out real quick. I've never been here before. What the? Going on an adventure. Oh shit. Can I walk over there? Squeezing through a very tight space right here. It's not that tight actually, but kind of is. It was tighter than it looked. I got spider webs on me now. Could kind of walk over there, but I don't want to bother people in the backyard. I'll just chill out here, I guess. Anyway, so I do want to go into scores a little bit, because I've had people say, like, you know, leagues and scores are like BS, and I think people who think that are saying BS, or, you know, I think that's a BS type of view. I think scores do mean something, but they need to. I need to be clear on what I mean by such a thing as a score in a league. Score out of 10. it could mean different things, depending on what you mean. But what I mean, and what I think everyone should mean if they use this scoring system and talk about leagues, it's where you're currently at. Everyone has that potential to get up to that 8 or 9, maybe 10. I don't know, but 8 or 9, like, everyone has that potential. It's so a score is merely where you're currently at due to the hard work that you put into yourself as far as discipline and all these things. Growth, learning, social skills, all shit that's like a positive thing to grow. So it could be debatable what's a positive thing to grow, but mostly I think we'd be on the same page. Mostly, as far as what is positive to grow. So, and leagues is just another term for score, really. Like, if you're a 1 to 2 out of 10, you're in the same leagues as other 1s and 2s. If you're a 3 or 4, you're in the same leagues as 3 and 4s, and so on. Something like that. However you want to look at it, it doesn't really matter, but how you look at it. But this does matter, and it's just a guesstimate. It's just a way to label something that, and you don't have to talk about it this way, but know that if I talk about it this way and other people on the same page as me talk about it this way, this is what they mean. And it's just like, sometimes you could tell. You ever see a girl and be like, she's out of my league, and I'm probably guilty of this. Maybe you are, of just seeing a girl that just, you haven't even talked to her yet, and you're just like, wow, taken in with her physical beauty, right? And you're like, wow, she's out of my league or something. I mean, I personally haven't said that to myself in a long time, if I ever have. That statement kind of just disgusts me to even say it, because now I see women like that, and I'm like, that I haven't talked to yet, and I'm just like, well, she put a damn lot of effort into her appearance, that's for sure. But I'm curious what she's like to talk to, I'm curious. Sometimes it could be a negative to put too much effort into appearance like that, but that's coming from someone who puts too little effort into appearance. That's something I want to work on, because there's a balance to be found as far as appearance, physical appearance. But anyway, gotta finish these EAAs. Freaking bugs bite me, man. Gosh dang. Anyway. So, did I say everything I want to say? Basically, I want to say this in a way that speaks to you. Maybe I already have. I hope so. But if I could save you a little bit of time and a little bit of wasted time, but more than wasted time, it's like save you a period of time where you're really down on yourself. Say maybe you made the same mistake over and over again, and feel free to apply this to other things other than the woman, because it does apply to so many things in life, so many things. But and comment below if you have another thing you're applying this to, or just want to comment on anything really. But like, I wasted a lot of time with it. I have been advised not to do that, not to put my energy into 4s. But I didn't take that seriously. I wasted some time, and now I don't. However, I made the mistake, a little too recent, but it reinforced something. I had to relearn the lesson a little bit, but I had to relearn the lesson. It had been a lot of years. It had been, I don't know, somewhere around 5, 6 years. Yeah, 5 years. Call it 5 years. And I have been doing good. And only messing with women who had the potential, to be, in a serious long-term relationship, other stuff. I'm trying to say stuff other than just have kids with. But anyway, I had to relearn the lesson recently, and I felt the pain of not of making the same mistake again. And yeah, it wasn't that fun, It's not the worst pain in the world, but it was frustrating, and I was kicking myself, and I'm like, man, it would have been better to just be alone, man, to be honest. And that's what I'm moving forward with, and I think I've really learned the lesson now, so I'm about as certain as I could be. Because like I said, it's reinforced, it's reaffirmed, like what's worth it, what's not. Man, oh gosh, freaking bug crawling over my back. I hate that feeling. I don't know if it was just a fly or what, but I'm trying to balance the drink too. And the phone. See, I've got this and this and the phone, and I can't see that, but so I'm like, feel powerless to stop this bug from scratching me. Anyway, maybe I didn't talk forcefully enough. I sounded like a D grade philosopher in this video, a low grade. I paused my wording and stuff, but maybe you need to hear it like a Marine Corps sergeant or something yelling at you and telling you to get your shit together, and that's not can't be doing that right now. But comment below if you want me to do a video like that. I might do it whether you want me to or not. I just I need to be in my car or some isolated place. I'm still around a lot of people right now, and so anyway, I don't know if I'm technically in like a communal backyard of all these places. I don't think so, but I don't know, just weird how they have glass panels on their backyard. Anyway, that's 17 minutes in here. Wow. So get you some EAAs. Don't settle. You're just wasting your time, man. Just seriously, like, do you want what the effort you put in to generate fruits for you and rewards, and you be looking back and be like, I'm glad I did that because now I'm here, right? Or do you want to be like, I'm sad that I did that because now I'm here, and here sucks? Like, do your future you a favor with this and everything you're doing, man. And when people make videos like this, it can be about so many endless amount of subjects, but I've heard people say, it's really advice that one is trying to give themselves. At this point, I've really learned the lesson for myself, and I really don't need to hear it, but it doesn't hurt. But I really was in my bed, and I was like, I need to share this because I think it could help. It could. I sure hope it does. I sure hope you listen, because it all comes down to just be honest with yourself, man. Why are you doing this? Why are you spending time with this girl? And if you like the answer, then keep spending time. If you don't, end it politely, gently, but redirect your time and energy into something that is a good investment of your time. Alright. Probably 20 more ways I could say it, but that's about it for now. Alright. Essential amino acids. Peace out, y'all.